the audience will tell you that night.
Right.
Right. How they feel about you, and you know, it's a humbling experience. And I just wanted to get back to the foundation. Between 1990 and 2005, I was doing the best I could to help my wife to raise our kids, and they were at an age where I couldn't leave California for weeks at a time, you know, because you can't commute when you're doing a show on Broadway. So I just chose not to do any plays on Broadway for about 15 years.
Chapter 2, Less is More.
When I saw you in the car getting ready to leave the hotel in New Orleans, I think you were shooting Safe Room.
Safe House.
Safe House at the time. To me, that was an amazing movie, largely because of the scenes that had no words. My view, the greatest actors I have ever seen are people who can convey messages without script. And you are absolutely amazing at conveying an emotion
Thank you.
without a script.
You know, people don't understand the hardest thing to do as an actor is to listen. The hardest thing to do as a human being is to listen. So, and to be quiet and actually not do a whole lot.
Right.
You know, we think, oh, the camera's on, I gotta act it up. I mean, less is actually more.
Less is actually more.
Less is more.
Please write that down. Because
less is more.
One of the big mistakes that I think that church actors make is that they go overboard. The real pros understand that less is more.
If it feels good to you, it probably isn't any good. That's the truth. If you feeling so good about yourself, then you're too self-aware.
Yeah.
So you're probably not as good as you think because you're too busy thinking, "Ooh, look at, yeah, I'm acting now."
That's funny, and it shows.
It shows.
It shows to the audience. I was sitting there screaming at the TV set because I was just mesmerized. In fact, I teased you about it. I told you that you died so well that I was ready to commit your body to the ground in that scene.
In Safe House?
Yes.
You know what? That's my favorite death of mine.
Yo, you died, Negro. You died.
That and Training Day. Those are two of my favorite deaths.
I started saying ashes to ashes, and for as much as it dearly belonged. The brother was dead, okay? This guy died for like 5 minutes. He just died. I see people die all the time. I thought he was dead. I got my robe. I got my sash, and I started to force my sin as a dearly departed brother has passed from death. He was gone. And you said to me at the time, you said I died too well. Now they're trying to do a sequel that can't get me
Yes,
back. And we laughed about it, and we talked about it. It was an amazing thing. When you think of Antoine Fisher, you introduce.
Thank you.
What was amazing, not only did you produced it, you directed it, you brought new talent to the stage that we had not known. I think he delivered one of his greatest performances up under your direction.
Talking about Derek Luke?
Derek Luke.
And people don't realize a young woman in there by the name of Viola Davis.
Listen, I was coming back.
Oh, you was getting there? I'm sorry.
I realized Viola Davis got her start playing his mother. She plays his mother in a brief scene in that.
No lines.
No lines. But
no, she has one line. You want something to eat?
Yeah.
That's all she says. You want something to eat?
But can't nobody outcry Viola Davis. Listen, baby girl can cry until she can cry till I start crying. I don't even know what I'm crying about. How did you cast those two unheard of people and then direct them in a way that you got the best out of them? Because now the reason I ask this question, whether you are in film or interested in entertainment, this is really about how do you get the best out of the people you choose in the positions you hold. So don't just listen from an entertaining aspect, but from an informational aspect to understand how do you choose people who are going to play a role in your organization, A, and B, how do you get the best out of them should help every leader, every pastor, every manager, every entrepreneur in this room, because some of the time we suffer because we got the wrong cast, we hired the wrong people. Some of the times we suffer because we have the right people, but we lack the ability to get the best out of them. You have to do both of them in order to be successful. Teach us how to do that.
Get out of the way. It's hard. That's easy to say, but hard to do. Mm-hmm. I can't play the part. Derek played the part. Viola played the part. Sometimes we want to do it all. Get out of the way. You know. Get out of the way.
That's a modest answer. I'm not going to let you off that easy.
Okay.
Because anybody can get out of the way. We can get out of the way. We can get out of the way. I understand that you are saying not to try to make the actor be you, but that ignores the fact that you had to select somebody who had that thing in them. How do you look at someone and see in them things that has yet to be unearthed out of them?
When I'm casting, I always tell the casting people, I only need one. I only needed one Viola Davis. I didn't need 10. Mm-hmm. So, and I know it when I see it. Mm-hmm. And I know it when I haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. So when it walks in the room, then when she walked in the room, I knew. So, and I knew.
So it's a gut thing. It's an instinct thing more than I look for this, and this. There's just
yeah, it's not a checklist.
Okay.
No, it's not a checklist. I think I know what good acting is.
Yeah, you gotta know what good acting is. You gotta know what you're looking for, which is a note worth taking. You gotta know what you're looking for, because I think a lot of times we don't know what we're looking for. We're interviewing people, but we know the job description, we know the title, but we don't know the temperament, the talent, and how well they will fit into the continuity of our organization. So we hire people who have the right education, but they are toxic in the organization. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You have to know what the temperament is that you're looking for. Again, you'll know it when you see it, but whether you know it or not, you are casting in your office, in your church, in your choir, in your leadership. Anybody can come in the congregation, I don't care. But whoever's going to be on the team, I already know what temperament of person I need in that team. And I'm not just looking at their bio, I'm looking at their body language, their personality, their work ethic, how congenial they are with people, how sensitive they are. I don't need a drama queen running a conference. I don't need you creating problems. I need you solving problems. And so I can clearly delineate what I'm looking for in an individual. He has a list of criteria that he's saying that he knows in his head that he's looking for in the actor, and that he will know it when he sees it. You cannot regulate that over to somebody else.